Okay. Okay, nothing yet. Okay, I think we are live now.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, welcome to another fabulous bling party. It is so good to have all of you here tonight with us. I am so excited because we've got Eisenberg. We have some great Christmas pieces. Nate has some fabulous Austrian sparkle, 1950s bling, Victorian. I mean, we really do have all the fun things tonight, and I'm excited for that. And
Yep.
of course, Nate, I'm glad that you can join us all the way from New Zealand.
My favorite day of the week. Thank you for having me as always. I told you the story. I've had an embarrassing kind of a week. Um, my my ex sister in law came to stay, and she was working from here. One of the days that she was here, very hot day. It was an extremely hot day. I was in a t-shirt and my underpants. I was on the phone to Angela, and I decided to go to the kitchen and get myself a ice block. And just as I went into the room, I realized that my ex sister in law had her screen open, and she was on a Zoom call with
Oh no.
six people, and I just walked behind her in my underpants, and I was in a degree of shock, and I got one from the freezer, a popsicle ice lolly from the freezer, and then realized I had no other choice but to walk back in the
Oh no, not the other way.
field of vision. So I had to do my underpants walk of shame backwards. And I came back down into my study, and I said to Ange, "Oh, you wouldn't believe what's just happened to me." And I said, "Oh no, companies like record these Zoom meetings often. Am I going to get clipped? And am I going to be the next meme of dude in underpants behind someone?" And I had a bit of a panic. And Ange just laughed at me for a good half hour. And then later on, I did go and I said to my sister-in-law, I'm really sorry about that. I didn't expect that. Maybe you should turn around and have the garden view behind you rather than into the house." And she said, "Oh, no, don't worry. We all have background screens in." So I put myself through about 45 minutes of
Oh no.
absolute panic, only to find that there was no problem. So that was my very weird thing this week.
Oh, I'm so glad, Nate, that it turned out okay. But yes, that is the pits when you're embarrassed about something and you literally don't know like what's happening with that. Yeah, that's
I
awful.
was I was kind of beside myself. I just thought, I just can't believe that this is going to happen. This is happening to me, but it all worked out in the end.
Yes, it all did work out and everything's okay. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think back to my week. Well, actually, just before we went live here, I was trying to show Nate what eggnog looked like because Nate says he doesn't have eggnog in New Zealand, has never had it. It's one of my favorite holiday drinks. And of course, I've got a carton in the fridge. So poured myself a glass of eggnog and, went to show Nate, not realizing because I had had quite a few sips of it already. So I thought I was safe to tilt the cup. Nope, it went right all into my computer. And Nate was like, no, he was so freaked out. I'm sorry, Nate. I gave you a heart attack before we
I could see it actually dripping slowly towards me, and I thought that you would see that as well and sort of catch it, but no, you just kept on tilting it forward to make sure that I got the full neon yellow experience of what an unnatural color that is too. That's one of the most unnatural colors I've seen in my life.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, well, it may have showed up more neon yellow, but our eggnog here in real life is kind of like pale yellow. But I mean, it's still, I would say it's about the color of this post it note. So that's pretty yellow.
Yeah.
But I couldn't see that it was going to spill. And I'm clumsy. And so I'm just like, here, take a look at this eggnog. gosh.
And we've got one really special brooch tonight that I begged Katie, please do not put this on a postcard. It's a beautiful sterling silver 1930s French sterling and enameled brooch, and the enameling is in just the most perfect condition. So, and she's promised me she won't put it on the corner of a postcard.
I said I will do no postcards. I will do no bags. I won't display it in any way but show it to you guys on Clippy so that it's secure, because I am prone to dropping things. That is just, I am so clumsy. And yeah. So we promised each other that. Well, let's say some hellos. I see Angela is getting creative for us in Poodle's honor, which is wonderful. I love this. So she says, up in the alley tonight, we have clippings of Nate's fresh haircut. Supplies are limited, and please, no cloning.
No cloning. I had to get a haircut because I was looking a bit rough, and I said to Ange, "Oh, I need to get a haircut so I don't look like a bush pig when Brad Margot arrive." And you know what? She went into their chat and said, "Nate's just got a haircut, so he doesn't look like a bush pig when you come visiting." Thanks, Ange.
Oh, that's very sweet, and love for you to do that. Oh boy. Let's see. Sharon
welcome, Sharon Spencer. Welcome. Lovely to see you as always. And Lisa's here as well. Lisa from New York. So glad you're here.
The price is $9.99 per hair. Per hair, that's expensive.
Wow, if you're paying $9.99, you've got every right to clone away, I say.
Yes, that is, wow. What a thing. But you guys got to rush to the alley for that. That's for sure.
Hi, Raven. I'm watching OKC Thunder in the Cup semi. Oklahoma Thunder?
Yeah, I'm guessing Oklahoma. I know nothing about sports, so go sports team.
Yeah, go sports team. Go Oklahoma Thundereers.
Yes. Well, thunder up, everybody. Welcome in, Raven.
Hi, Karen. Lovely to see you, Karen. As always, Karen helps us out and backs up Angela for moderating. It's always lovely to see you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen. So glad you can be here tonight. And Heidi is here. Welcome in, Heidi.
Hi, Heidi Esterholm. Welcome. And Karen Gagnon. Oh, came from your Vinny sale. It was a great sale. I had you on in the background, and I just sort of potted.
Karen, it's wonderful to have you here. I'm so thrilled that you came from Venice, and I'm glad you're tuning in from Canada. It's always cool to have people from all around the world watching. So that's exciting for me. Welcome in. We're glad you're here. And Rosemary is here as well.
Hi, Rosemary, and Sharon Hawthorne as well. Hi, Sharon. Lovely to see you. Welcome in, Rosemary.
Yes, Poodle would be so delighted with your ingenuity, Angela. She would. You're carrying on the alleyway in a great way, and that's awesome. Hannah also was at my sale with Vinny, so welcome in.
She's asking if you can combine shipping from this sale with the sale that you had with Vinny.
I certainly can, Hannah. That is easy for me to do. So if you purchase anything from either Nate or me, even though Nate's in New Zealand, his stock is with me here in Florida. So I'm able to ship everything just straight to you in one big happy box. So that is no problem, Hannah. Glad to do it.
Lovely to see you, Hannah. And Jenny Mack as well. Welcome in. So glad to see you.
Welcome in, Jenny. Glad you're here with us. And Rachel is here. Welcome in, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. Lovely to see you. And Jenny as well. Jenny Ken's Vintage. That's a new name, I think. Welcome in. Lovely to meet you. And Ange teases me about calling popsicles ice lollies.
Yes, that's weird.
That's kind of what we call them.
But you know, I love it because you guys have, I think, infinitely better words for things. They just sound nicer and cuter and happier.
I follow a person who is sets crosswords and things like that. She's an English woman, and she was talking about the words of the year, and this particular word didn't make it as word of the year, but was the one that she wanted it to be. And it's a word to describe that person on your street that is always the first to put their bins out. And they put the correct bin out, the recycling or the non-recycling or whatever, and they're referred to as a binfluencer. Which we have a binfluencer on our street, and I always look down the road to see this house to know if I should be putting my recycling out or not. Like binfluencer.
Binfluencer. I really, really like that. That's funny. Let's see. Amy is here. Welcome in, Amy. Amy's my postcard friend. So
Hi, Amy B. Rachel, oh, my husband did something similar to me when I was on a video call. Oh, I don't think they would have considered themselves lucky if they actually got to see anything apart from her background. I was mortified. I really was mortified. I think it's really funny now, but at the time, wow, I was embarrassed.
You know, those things happen, but most of the time it's just something people laugh about, and then next week something else will happen that's equally as traumatizing, and people will laugh and forget that whatever did go down the previous week. It's just like, oh, people move on.
Yeah. I think Heather Gibbs. Welcome in, Heather Gibbs. It's always lovely to see you. You miss Nate.
Hi, Heather. Patricia is here. Welcome in, Patricia. Glad to have you tuning in with us.
Hi, Patricia Washon. Lovely to see you. And Dennis is here as well. Team Dennis and Mike. If you are in the background, hi, buddy.
Hi, Mike. Welcome in. Welcome in, Dennis. Glad to have you guys here. Yes, I like that. Stride of pride and walk of shame. Those are fun.
Oh, mortifying. Nettie. Hi, Nettie. How lovely to see you.
Hi, Nettie. Welcome in. Jenny Mack is here. You just bought a case of Evan Williams eggnog. Ooh, I don't know anything about Evan Williams, but that sounds good. I just love eggnog in all forms. It's delicious. Let's see. Oh, I know. Isn't it the worst? But Amy, they're carrying it earlier and earlier now. So around Thanksgiving, it appears in the store, and I have to fight every urge in my body to buy it because I will go through cartons. I mean, I have an eggnog addiction that's just terrible. I love it so much. It's like hot chocolate for some people, and I will just go and drink glasses of it. So I only allow myself to buy it in December, or I will go nuts. I just love this stuff.
I've never tasted it. I drink milk that way. I'm a real milk fiend. I would just drink gallons and gallons of it. But my drink of choice now, because it's so hot, is ice with tonic water and pink grapefruit juice or red grapefruit juice. So
lovely.
It really is lovely.
In the summer, I'll do like a canned soda water and then add a little bit of bitters to it with a fresh lime, and it is divine. It's wonderful, hydrating, all the good things.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We have our eggnog. We got a lot of eggnog folks in the chat. Let's see. Carly is here with us. Yes, she is smiling up in heaven about her hair clippings.
Hi. Lovely to see you, Carly. And Virginia as well. Hi, Virginia.
Welcome in. Robin is here. So happy to have you here, Robin.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't Bush, it was a hobo. Hey, Grady. Hi, buddy. Nice to see you.
Welcome in. Let's see who else. Barbara is here. Welcome in, Barbara and Mundo.
Yeah, the haircut ain't that great, Dennis.
Oh, I'm sure it is great, Nate. And actually, I already know it's great because I've seen it and it's fabulous.
It's tidier than it was before I got it. Robin Cormier. Lovely to see you, Robin.
And Eclectic Deb is here. Welcome in, Deb.
Hey, Deb. Welcome in. And Babs is here as well. Babs Umbundo. Lovely to see you, Barbara. It's been a little while.
So OKC Thunder is our professional basketball team. So yes, Oklahoma. Look at you, Nate, in New Zealand, knowing Oklahoma.
Is the hair grey? What an interesting question. I am actually a little bit grey on the temple. and my beard's a little bit grey. But my hair is what color is my hair? Mousy blonde, mousy
Yeah,
brown, something like that.
kind of a brownish blonde color.
Yeah, golden hay. Um, shut up, Angela.
Welcome in, Greg.
Greg, nice to see you, buddy.
So glad you're here. And Lisa is here. Welcome in, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa Day. Lovely to see you. Welcome in. Wore my brilliant blue brooch to Christmas concert on my lapel of my long black coat. Granddaughter saw me from the stage by the shine of the brooch. I was sitting in the 20th row.
Oh, that's wonderful, Heidi. I love that so much, though. That's amazing sparkle on that brooch. Brilliant.
That's very funny. Ice lolly. I think we call them ice lollies because you have a lollipop that's on a stick, but it sort of looks like that, but it's made of ice. I figure that's why we call them.
My favorite thing, Nate, that you guys have in New Zealand is you call them zebra crossings. And I just think that is so much more clever than anything we have in the States. But now when I see a crosswalk, I'm like, yep, zebra crossing.
It's a zebra crossing.
Right.
And of course, back to lollipops, which is a brilliant segue. The person that stands there and walks out with that sign to stop traffic on a zebra crossing is called a lollipop lady.
See, that makes sense. We just call them crossing guards.
Yeah, well, they're holding a big lollipop, so we call them lollipop ladies.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, how cute. Susan Romy is in the chat tonight. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Susan. And Mike is here. Mike says hi. Hi, buddy.
Nice hi, Mike. Ooh, spiked eggnog. Ooh, that sounds good. Have you ever heard the band Straight No Chaser, Nate?
No.
Okay. So they're like a group of college guys that formed a long time ago, and basically they do a cappella. And they got really famous on YouTube doing a version of the 12 Days of Christmas. But they have Christmas albums and they do other things. And I saw them when they came in concert here, and they're amazing. So look up 12 Days of Christmas because it's just really unlike any version you've ever heard. But they have a really fun song on one of their Christmas albums called Who Spiked the Eggnog? And it is probably one of my non-traditional favorite Christmas songs because it's just so fun and lively. Let's see. Susan Romy's here. We've got Blue Phoenix in the house.
Yeah, try it, Dennis. It is so, and occasionally in the evening I'll put some Bombay Sapphire gin in it. It is just amazing. Cold with Sharon is. It's cold with Sharon is as well. It's so warm here. It's lovely, really civilized. 72, I think, at the moment.
It's 71 here today, which is pretty normal for Florida at this time of year. We don't get temperatures too cold, but the other night it got down to 48 degrees, which was great because that was the day that my air conditioner decided to go out and was overflowing in my apartment. So at least the day that the air went out, it was actually cold. So that was useful. And the air is now working again.
Hey, Joe, buddy. Welcome in, bud. Nice to see you. My children's great-grandmother made homemade eggnog every Christmas for 4 cups, and my mother-in-law and I was sloshed. I love that sloshed.
Sloshed. I love that. My neighbor upstairs in the apartment, he doesn't live in this building anymore, which was kind of sad when he moved, but he was from England and he would make homemade eggnog for me every Christmas. And it was just delightful. It was so good. And I've never attempted it because it seems like it's not that hard, but it does seem like it takes some effort. And the store eggnog is so good. I don't see the reason to make my own unless I just got bored one winter and wanted to do it. Let's see who else.
Kitschy Corner is here. That's Cara.
Cara, welcome in, Kitschy Corner.
Someone else said, oh, Jenny, just when I started to like grapefruit, I can't drink because you had a stroke. Oh, I'm sorry. There was a long time I couldn't drink it either because it interfered with one of my or more of my medications. So I couldn't have it for years either, but I'm not on those any longer.
Yeah, grapefruit's one of those things that I think you're not supposed to have with a lot of medicines. So I'm not supposed to have it, but boy, I love grapefruit. We had grapefruit trees growing up outside of our house, and we would get them, and then we put a little sugar, and then my mom would get the grapefruit spoons out. Oh man, that was so good. I loved it.
Yeah, a lot of
Oh,
people can't
wow.
have it because of their medications.
The Powerball ticket is up to 1 billion tonight. All right, Nate, you're in the future. Do you know the lottery numbers?
Sure, I do. Look, for a small $50 deposit, I can DM you the numbers. I'd be more than happy to do it.
Oh yeah, Straight No Chaser did a great version of the Christmas Can, which you've got to listen to.
And Karen as well. A lot of people has a problem with medications. I've got a sneaking suspicion it might be the buffers that are in the medications that the grapefruit interacts with. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but that is something that definitely can be a challenge. Well, Nate, I think we're on hello. Should we do a giveaway?
Yeah. Are we up to date? Okay. Yes. Right. Okay, everybody. The giveaways are open to everyone to enter. You don't need to intend to purchase anything to enter the giveaways. They're a gift to you. It is letters of the alphabet. Guess as many times as you like, but one guess at a time. Good luck.
Good luck. And Angela is our resident pharmacist. Well, she's not a pharmacist, but she works in pharmacy and knows a lot. So she says, yes, it interacts with Atoravastin. So it interacts.
I might check with you later on some of mine because I'm on a blood pressure medication, but I'd ask my doctor. So I'm going to check that with you. I am going to now send you the letter, Katie. Okay. Okay. I've just sent that through to you now, and I'll just see if I can find it. Oh, I found it really, really quickly.
Okay, let me look. Let's see. It just came through on my end. My internet's, oh, yep, I see it right away. All right. Now,
Okay,
before Nate, we announce the winner, are mystery giveaways. So you won't know what you're getting, but they'll be themed to the person who wins, and they're going to be a little bit of bling. So very fun things. All right.
It's H for Hannah, and it's won by Hannah. So congratulations. Fantastic.
Hannah, congratulations. You get that wonderful giveaway. And I am so glad that you are here with us tonight. How exciting, your first giveaway. Okay, we will have 2 other giveaways throughout those sales, so do stick around for that. You won't want to miss those. And now we're just going to jump into how the sale works. If we don't have any other hellos, it is good to have everybody in the chat. I saw my mom floating around. We've got a piece of Mom's pottery tonight, which will be wonderful. So lots of things to look forward to. Okay. Now, here is how the sale will run. If you are new to our sale or you've been here a minute, thank you for sticking around during this little bit of housekeeping. So if you claim an item from either Nate or me, please send the following information to my email. That's katie@katiescreations1.com. We need a couple of pieces of information from you. That's your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address with zip code, and your PayPal email. All the items you're seeing on screen do ship from Florida. So if you purchase something from the both of us, they will be automatically combined and with a great shipping rate from Pirate Ship. Now, speaking about shipping, we do ship overseas. Anywhere in the world that Pirate Ship ships to, I can ship to you. Just be mindful that there's been a lot of issues with overseas shipping right now. And so the cost could be just a little bit higher than normal. There also could be some delays and issues with tariffs. So just keep in mind that those things are happening that are out of my control, but I can definitely ship to you And if you're in Canada, I'm aware of all the things going on with UPS right now, so I'm not using UPS to ship to Canada. So it should help you with some of those import fees. Okay, also with the lag tonight, go ahead and do me a favor and toggle out of Top Chat. I don't know why it exists, but make sure that you are in all messages if you are on a computer and live chat if you're on a cellular device. Also, when bidding on the items, you will see yourself first, so refreshing often does ensure that you're up to date with the feed. All the bids are a true bid, and you can outbid yourself on this sale. What will happen is I'll give you the start price of the items that we have tonight. This will not be quick claim, and we don't do just in case. So I'll be putting in a start price to give you a moment to bid and look over the item. We'll talk about it a little bit. And then Angela will count it down, and whoever is the highest bidder at the end of that time frame will receive the right to purchase the item. So that is how our sale will work this evening. And I think we're ready to kick things off with some great bling.
Fantastic. What do we have up first?
All right. Our first item for tonight is somehow backwards. What did I do here? All right. This item is one of Nate's pieces, and it is so sparkly and pretty for winter. And I'm hoping that my light comes back on. It was having a little issue staying on. So let's fingers crossed, everybody. It's good. This is 2 inches in size, and it starts off at $28. And this one is just gorgeous, and it's a Weiss brooch. It is absolutely stunning.
This is a beautiful. I got this at such a good price. That's why I can start it at 28. Lovely quality rhinestones. I do really love this sort of aquamarine blue. Look at the puddling on the back is just so nice. Silver toned as well, which we find 10 gold tones for every silver toned piece we get. And I thought this was very sort of wintry, would look fantastic on a Christmas tree.
Oh, it totally would. It is so beautiful. The sparkle is amazing. And if you're not familiar with Weiss, they are one of the top companies in costume jewelry. They made incredible pieces. Albert Weiss learned all the best tricks from the trade working at Coro, which we all know and love as a manufacturer, and founded Weiss in 1942. And by the end of the 70s, Weiss was completely closed because he got sick and his son just wasn't able to run the business. So that's why Weiss is such a great piece to find when you do get it in the wild, because it's very sought after, and all the stones that they used were Austrian crystal and just incredible quality. So
yeah, there is a real lag tonight. I think that perhaps Debbie Bird is lagging as a bit. So if you hear this, do update. What do you have to do? You have to drag the red line right across the right-hand side, or hit the live button under the screen, and it'll take you directly to the up-to-date place in the sale.
yes.
Thank you. Thanks, Angela.
And I am going to get this on a vintage postcard. I just needed to get the little postcards out here in my box. But I think for winter, this is just absolutely gorgeous. Very icy blue. It's just fantastic. So we're going to get this on one of our vintage postcards and count it down. So here we go at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Thanks, Karen.
And
This is like an investment brooch. Weiss is just like a name that you should have in your collection. I really think it.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's sold.
It's the best of the best.
Heidi, that's a great pickup, Heidi. Congratulations. And thank you for your bid too, Rosemary. I really appreciate your bid too. That's a great buy. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Heidi. That is coming your way. You are going to love
Is
that.
that Mary? Is that Mary, the girl that could? Is that our friend Mary from Perth?
Oh, it might be. I can't see.
Can't quite see the photo. Fantastic. You're going to love that when it arrives. Honestly, Heidi, that is a great pickup. It is such a beautiful piece.
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous, Heidi. I think that was an excellent grab. Okay, let's see what I want to do. What shall I do first? That is always the best question. Okay, let's do this brooch. This is absolutely stunning. I picked this up recently and I've never seen anything quite like it. Actually, I was out shopping with my mom and she spotted this brooch and I just had to have it because it was so pretty. This is 1 3/4 inches in size. It's made in Czechoslovakia. So it's one of those European pieces that are just absolutely exquisite. European.
Hi, Mary. It is our Mary from Perth.
Oh,
Hi,
Mary.
Hey, Mary, I understand that you are looking at a incredible heat wave in Australia for 2026, like 150 F or something. Really, really horrible. I hope you're going to be okay because I know Perth, Western Australia, is absolutely scorching in the summer.
Oh, yes. I hope you find a way to beat that heat.
Heidi says I just had to, sitting on my hands. It didn't work.
That's true. It's a good piece, Heidi.
It's a great piece.
So Czech glass pieces or any of the Austrian or European pieces we get, the color saturation is just beyond anything that you ever see. The colors are richer and deeper, and you'll see that with this brooch, which is starting off at $25 in the chat. And it has this gorgeous emerald green, this really unique, it's like a very Barbie fuchsia pink square cut in the middle, and then these red surround stones. So you get the red and the green, perfect for Christmas, and then that little touch of pink, and all of the filigree and the domed work. Look at how this sits up. I mean, is this not just the most incredible?
It's really sort of Mughal. It's sort of like a Mughal or a Persian piece. If you don't realize, people and the good people in the chat, when Mary says it's 43 degrees tomorrow, that means it's going to be 109.4 Fahrenheit.
Whew, that's hot.
Yeah, that's hot. Did we test that center stone or any of those stones?
Yes, and nothing on this piece glows. Some of the glass is uranium or has cadmium, but this one does not. But it is just absolutely stunning. The colors, everything about this piece. Now we have our little fun Amazon clutch purses here, and I love them. These are just $14 clutch purses. And look what happens when you put a little brooch onto this purse. Like, what a fabulous little evening bag now that you've turned this into for all your holiday parties and things. And this is also excellent on a lapel as well. I just think that this is wonderful. It is marked Czechoslovakia right there, so it's a good piece. And we'll get this on a postcard and we'll go ahead and start the countdown on it. I think it is gorgeous. Let's see. We'll get it on. Man, you got to get the right postcard. Ooh, yeah. Let's maybe
Blue Phoenix.
Maybe do this postcard here.
It's so hot in Western Australia. It really is. You get all those desert winds. It's crazy.
All right, we're gonna start the countdown on this. Look how pretty this is on a vintage postcard. Just with the filigree and the floral, I think it's a great combination here. So we'll start the countdown at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Totally, you'll get so many compliments on your clutch purse too. Yeah, you can wear it at an angle or just square. There's lots of ways. You could wear this at the collar, be gorgeous on a little I have a tie on today, but like at the collar. Oh, I love that. Jenny, it looks like that is coming to you. What a great
Jenny
buy.
Mac, nice pickup.
You are going to love that piece when you get it in person. That is gorgeous.
Sharon says, I think I'm not going to complain about the winter in Michigan. 43 is way too hot for me.
Okay.
Nice pickup.
This next piece starts at $24, Angela. And this one measures 1 3/4 inches in size. This is perfect for Christmas. It does have a little verdigris on the back, but nothing too problematic there. But just wanted to point that out before anyone starts bidding. But Nate, I think that these are just stunning, the way the AB beads catch the light.
Yeah, these are plastic AB, which was just what is for the time. Normally, we both gravitate to glass stones, but this is what these brooches were made from. So they're red AB. I thought this was just like the saturation on the plastic on this red is insane. And I thought this was a really lovely sort of Christmassy, it's a poinsettia sort of a red to me.
Yeah,
this one.
Very. And I love it because AB stones, as we've talked about before on this sale, you can see they're picking up every color under the sun. So yes, the base color is red, but you're getting your blues and your yellows and your little bits of pink. And they go with about everything. And I love it against this green blazer. And the sparkle is just stunning. You could wear it on a hat.
It's a good sparkle to achieve with a plastic bead. It really, really is. This one I think would make a beautiful Christmas tree ornament. It really would. It would look lovely against the deep green of a pine tree.
And somebody had to bead all these things on. Now I don't know about you, but I have no patience for this kind of thing. But someone had to put things through here. And then it's connected, you can see, to a metal plate. And someone had to hand bead all of these individual little things on to create this brooch, which is just so impressive to me because I don't know how that's possible. But I'm going to put this on a postcard. And I'll get some Christmas ones here. It's always fun to get those out for you guys. Let's see. Let's put it on, let's put it on this one. Okay. So we'll get this on a vintage postcard. Now the brooches don't come with the postcards, but I do have some postcards for sale here in just a minute if you're interested in those. But these are fabulous ways to display brooches because you can set these in flower frogs and then have your little brooch on the side. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown on this one at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I really like it with the green.
Oh, thanks, Sharon. We do really hunt for good pieces. And sometimes it's an uphill battle to source things, isn't it, Katie?
It is. To get the really good blingy pieces, it is hard. That's for sure.
I don't think we've got a sale on that, so we'll bring that back at the end.
Yes, we can absolutely do that. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and bring this brooch because I'm so excited about it. This is a Monet piece, and I love signed jewelry. Hi, Dana. Welcome in.
Hi, Dana. Lovely to see you.
I love signed jewelry, but I love signed jewelry also when it's just done exceptionally well. And this brooch is 3 inches in size, and y'all, it is not your regular Monet that you see out in the wild. This is like Monet on steroids. I can't even find this brooch online. So I have a sneaking suspicion that this is something that's really good, that's a total sleeper. But this is gorgeous. It's all glass. This is starting out at $45.
Oh, I love this one. I
Oh,
just love this one. I was when you showed me this, I was just absolutely floored by it. The red is look at this size of it. It's enormous.
it's huge. Like, here's my hand, and look at the size of this brooch. It is absolutely killer. And you have all of these deep, deep, gorgeous red glass stones. You've got the black happening here. I mean, this is just so pretty. And I tell you what, this has never been worn. Whoever had this loved this so much because look how clean and beautiful the back is. And it is signed Monet.
That is not
It's just,
typical Monet to me. It really isn't. It's like about 20 times better than I think the best Monet I've ever seen.
oh, yeah, it's totally different than any Monet I've ever seen. It's crescent moon shaped, which I think really sets it apart. And the black is just so beautiful. You could probably wear it. I'm trying to position it best on the back. Look at that on the bag. Oh my word. That is a true statement piece right there. Mm,
Wow.
love that. I just think it's gorgeous. We'll have to get this on a postcard so you guys can see what it would look like. But you could even style this up in your hair. There's maybe a touch of glow on some of the red stones, but it is, yeah, it's totally big enough to be a boomerang, Joe. It is like it's got its own zip code, this brooch. I'm telling you, it is so good. Okay, let's get this on this fabulous little postcard. Um, and I think that this is something truly special. I really do. So
Rosemary.
there we go. Let's start the countdown on this guy. Don't miss out on the bling on this one. In fact, I think if you wore this, everybody could see that you're coming. Like you would be so well noticed. And I love that. It's just that thing, like someone said, they could see their granddaughter could see them 20 rows back. You could easily see someone 20 rows back with this beauty. So let's start the countdown here. It does look like a large croissant. I love that. Okay, at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end, friends.
There's the sold.
Right. And I see that sold. So we'll see who's going to get that.
Nice pickup, Rachel.
Rachel, congratulations on that grab. It is beautiful. Thank you so much, Rosemary, as well, for your bids. Yeah, you're going to love
Such a
it when you see
beautiful
it in person. That's gorgeous. Okay. Oh, yes. This one is spectacular. Okay. This next piece is starting off at $34 and it measures 2¼ inches in size. And I love the coloring on this. I think it is super beautiful. Nate, I think this has some Austrian stones in it because it's just like crazy.
Yeah, I think so. I the moment I saw this, I thought it looked like an owl, and I can't see anything apart from owl now. Can you give me a measurement from a vertical measurement as well as a horizontal measurement? So that was a 2-inch horizontal, was it?
It's 2 inches vertically
Uh-huh.
and it is 2 inches horizontally.
Right. Okay. Fantastic. I am a real sucker for the dangle on brooches. I really really love this. I don't know. Do you see the owl or is it just me?
Oh, I totally see the owl. I can't unsee the owl, and I think that
And,
gives it such personality.
and again, a silver tone rather than a or an oud. Yeah, I can see the oud.
I can I can also see axolotl. I can see a little bit of axolotl in this as well.
And maybe Venetian mask as well. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. It's just such an interesting thing. As I say, I always love the dangle. I always go for those pieces that have that movement to them because it adds. So yeah, I see that mask. Yeah, um, just the extra movement that you get out of having these sort of dangling stones. I just love it. Um, and I really like this color palette. I think it's a really, really pleasing palette too. Wally.
Oh yeah, Wally. I can see Wally in this one. It's just unique because the pear-shaped stones are all glass and the way that they're formulated. And then you have these like golden sun kind of orangey yellow stones with the kind of browny root beer color. And it's just so gorgeous. You can also take these pieces and loop a chain around the back, which would be easy to do. And because it's dangly, I think it would make a great necklace, or you could put it on a velvet choker, or even pin it to the top of a tie. Like go crazy, have some fun with these things. I think they're really great.
Mary wants to know what it's about Scorpio ladies that have a fascination with oversized jewelry.
That is a good question because I am Scorpio and I totally love the big chunky jewelry. So I don't know what that is, but there has to be something. We're going to get this on a postcard and we will start the countdown on this guy. And I think it's just gorgeous. Oh, the colors, work really well with this postcard. So let's start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Cool, Dennis. Gotcha, buddy.
Cool, Dennis. That's totally okay. We'll look forward to seeing you in January. Very Elton John with his Blitz glasses. I can totally see that. Have you seen Elton John and his new whole thing on ovens?
No.
So he did a video about stepping into Christmas and how he kept hearing the song and he was screaming into his oven. And apparently everyone got in the comments and said he's got one of the dirtiest ovens. So he just made another video saying, I promise you I have the cleanest oven in Brighton. You have to look it up. It's very funny. Okay, well, we will bring that back. No worries on that one. Okay. Let's see. All right. My next piece is this gorgeous Victorian brooch. This is from the late 1800s. These are Victorian sash pins. I've had a few of these. They are becoming increasingly difficult to find, which is always great when I find one in the wild. I get very excited about it. And this one is unusual because of the floral design. I'll show you what I mean in a second. But it's 2 3/4 inches in size. And it's starting off at $45, which honestly is such a steal for these. Usually in the antique shops, I see them so high. But this is beautiful. It has this kind of peridot green colored stone and the kind of fluted metal, and then these little delicate flowers with rhinestones in them. And I think that this is so gorgeous. Look at the green color on that. Really absolutely beautiful. And it's a different kind of green than your emerald green. But for Christmas, I just thought this was absolutely such a statement piece. And a beautiful thing to have if you're going to wear a big cape. Or you can wear these at the collar. They're just really stunning. And finding something that is this old, that's a treasure. So I'll show you the back. Actually, I'll show that to you before I put it on the bag. But you can see that these are early because of the clasp, the hinge here, and then also you see the C clasp. So some of them hook over like this. That means they're early. But if they have the full safety catch, they're a little bit later. They didn't start those until the 30s. I think that this is a brass. Yeah, it's
I'd say that's brass.
And it's got this beautiful rope detail around the inside that's just really different. This is such a cool piece. So if you like Victorian jewelry, this is definitely for you. Let me get this on our trusty little handbag so you can see what that will look like. It's so different. It really is. This would work too if you're doing sort of a Western vibe. If you had cowboy boots and a jean button up, I think this would fit really nicely with that. I have a real soft spot for these Victorian pieces. Okay, let's get this on a postcard and then we will start the countdown on this guy. I know we're kind of past Thanksgiving, but I have to say I think this matches this really well.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just a good postcard. Raven, that's a good question. The brooch is definitely early. So
I'd say that anywhere from 1890 to 1910, I would think of that.
I would agree. Okay, let's start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And it's all, I mean, you can see the cut. It's all checkerboard. Yeah. All right, Greg, that is headed your way.
Nice buy.
Excellent buy, Greg.
Yeah, I used to see those around occasionally. I've bought a few, I've sold a few, and I don't see them at all now. I can't remember the last one I did see.
Yeah, they're hard to find. Chassis, welcome in. Glad you're here.
Hi, Stephanie.
Thanks for joining us. All right, let's see. Ooh, I love this brooch so much. Nate and I both, I think, have a complete affinity for starburst pieces. And this one is not only starburst, but sort of brutalist. So it checks all the boxes, right, Nate?
Yeah, actually. Raven, yeah, absolutely. They can repair anything. These days with laser solderers, they'll be able to fix it. Any jeweler should be able to do that. Terry Tucker, hi Terry, nice to see
Terry.
you.
Welcome
Absolutely, you can get those repaired.
Yeah, a good jeweler will be able to do all that for you. You just bring it in. This next piece is 2.5 inches in size, and it's starting off at $45. And get ready for the magic, guys. This one is truly incredible.
This is absolutely amazing. There is a tiny scratch on the face of the table, which is why I've put it at this price. If the center stone were perfect, and it is so slight too, I would have asked more for it. This center stone glows incredibly, as do strangely, the metal at the end of the sort of radiant spikes. Kim, hi, Kim.
Hi,
Lovely
Kim.
to see you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the light off for a second so you guys can get the glow. You can see the center stone glowing, and then look at the ends. Is that not crazy?
I
Like
don't
this is,
understand it.
I don't, because this is metal. It's not enamel, which enamel does glow, but that is just the coolest little thing. I love it so much.
So I think this is just insane. Is it only that big? I would have thought it actually bigger. It looks so large.
It is big. Well, actually, Nate, I'm sorry. Yes, it's about 3 inches in size.
Yeah,
So it's
about
another
three.
half size bigger. But look at it on my
It's
hat.
insane. It is. This is insane. I love brutalism. It is probably my absolute favorite style in many, many things. This is an exceptional brooch. It would look fantastic on a Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, it would be killer on a Christmas tree. I mean, this one is just absolutely insane. And I've never seen anything like this. It's not signed. I don't know who made it. If
Wow,
I
that
were,
looks so good there.
I mean, look at the flash. We call this the paparazzi distance, and it is totally paparazziing right now.
Wow.
Oh,
A quick question for the chat. Will you guys be around for the next couple of weeks for a sale, or will you be busy with the holiday or out of town? That's a great question. Thanks for asking that. And I have my mother's wedding gift from my grandfather. I think it's brass and the pin is there, but the clasp is gone. They'll absolutely be able to
oh,
fix
they
it.
can fix that.
Yeah. They might want to use sterling on it rather than brass, and I shouldn't think that would cost very much at all. Um, it's basically it is blue and green. It's sort of that aurora borealis flick between the two. But when the black light hits it, the effect of the, I assume, uranium is there. Must be a lot in there. The wizard wants his brooch back. Willie Joe, Rachel's going to be around. Chastity will be around as well. Sharon Hawkins is going to be around.
That's good to hear. Yeah, that was a great question, Angela. And this has a tinge of purple to it too, because of those aurora borealis stones. I mean, they just literally go with everything under the sun. So I'm going to put this on a different bag. I don't think that we can get this on a postcard without giving Nate a heart attack. It's so large. So I promised Nate I would be mindful of that. We're just going to put it on the white bag and let it go crazy. So we're going to start the countdown here, guys. Excellent deal here at 45 start, if anyone's interested. And we're counting her down now. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Just absolutely stunning, guys. Oh, yeah, this one is magnificent.
No, I don't think we've got it. Oh, I may have spoken too soon.
We do have a bit of a lag tonight, so it is.
Yeah, there is a real lag.
Good to take a moment and refresh.
Rachel, thank you so much. You are not going to be disappointed with that. I absolutely promise you. It is an insanely beautiful brooch. I am sorry, Lisa, you missed out. I'm really sorry, Lisa. The lag is real. If you want to take a moment to refresh or do those things, hit the live or drag that red bar right across to the right-hand side. Thank you so much. You're going to love that when it arrives, Rachel. It is insane. You see Angela's calling me Nathan. Lena Ray, my Cherokee Rose. How lovely to see you.
Good to see you, Lena Ray. Pug hugs to you. Okay. My next piece is probably, well, I have two just insanely spectacular pieces I'm bringing to tonight's sale. And this one, I just can't even believe that I am holding it, honestly, in person. So I have one other Park Lane brooch in my collection, which I bought from Pam. And it is one of my all-time favorite brooches. And this piece right here probably is the second Park Lane brooch I've ever held or seen, because they're just really difficult to find. And this one, I just could not tell you how pleased I was to get it. It is 3.5 inches in size. And I know this is starting a little higher. It's starting at $65. But guys, this is honestly a steal. One like this just sold for $100 and something on eBay. And I know we're not eBay, so we always want to bring you guys the deals. And this one is absolutely spectacular. It is huge. It is gorgeous. It glows. Look at the frosted orangey stones on this. The green antennas light up. It is just, I mean, look at the glow on that. Spectacular. These stones glow as well, some of these orangey stones, and it is just truly magnificent, this brooch.
That's an absolute quality butterfly. We see so many, I tell you, we see so many butterfly brooches. It is such a popular motif for the brooch, and so many of them are a bit rubbish, unfortunately. This is the absolute top of the heap.
Yeah, it is insanely beautiful. It is 3 inches. Look at it against the emerald green. The sparkle is just everything. And if you're unfamiliar with Park Lane Jewelry, it was founded by Arthur and Shirley Levin at a kitchen table. That's the coolest part about their story. And they wanted to empower women through entrepreneurship. So they offered these home-based opportunities for people to sell jewelry. And they founded it in 1955. And it has become a very highly collectible company to look out for in the costume jewelry world, because they use such quality glass stones. Their stones are prong set instead of glued in. So you can just see, honestly, how amazing this piece is. I am going to get it on a handbag, and I know that this is a little bit more than we normally bring to the sale, but if you're looking for something for Christmas for yourself or for someone, and you're looking for incredible quality, this would be something that would be family heirloom quality that you would be passing on and keeping in your collection. So this is excellent, and it is just top of the heap in my mind of things that I've ever brought to the sale. So I love this. My favorite part, though, I think about this brooch is these cabochon frosted orange stones. Like they
have a lovely color. They look like they're actually glowing themselves from within. It is just such an insane red.
It is. Okay. Let's get this on a postcard, and we're going to count this down. And I am going to get this. Well, I was going to get this on this postcard, but I don't know if it's too busy with it. Yeah, what do you think, Nate? You think that postcard's a little bit busy?
A little busy, yeah. I think maybe something a little bit more nature-y.
I think so. So
do you
give me
a card system that perhaps you could utilize to find a more nature-based postcard?
I do. I have this stack of new postcards that I've been wanting to go through. So I haven't, these are not sorted yet. So Angela, I know she made me that beautiful sorting system. Let's get this on this postcard here, and we'll go ahead and, well, it kind of covers up the girl's face. I don't mean to cover up the girl's face, but that's, we'll get it on this postcard and start the countdown here. Here we go. At 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Debbie K. Nice to see you, Debbie K. Oh, there's so much interest in this, and I'm so not surprised. It's magnificent.
It is magnificent. Now, I do want to mention quickly about the sorting system. Angela made this lovely postcard dividers for me, and all of the postcards that are in there are my grandmother's collection. These are ones that I've picked up at antique malls, and I don't want to mix the two. So I need to get another box so that these can be sorted because I want to have all of the family. Most of the ones she collected were postcards that were written to her from like her dad's brothers in California. So they have really special things on them. So that's why I've kind of also been keeping them separate.
That
All
goes
right,
to Hannah. Congratulations, Hannah. That is such a beautiful piece.
Hannah, you have just got an excellent brooch, and I am so pleased you guys like this. Thank you very much, Hannah, for that. And of course, for your bids as well, Rosemary.
Yeah, and we've still got some great pieces coming up. Some really, really fantastic pieces.
Hannah, I can't wait for you to see this in person. Okay. Yes, that we do. We have some spectacular bling. Oh, this one is just phenomenally amazing. Okay. Now, this next piece starts at $48, and it is 7.5 inches in size, and it is for this stunning Kramer bracelet. And I will turn this off and let Nate tell you all about it.
This is lovely quality. I mean, again, Kramer is one of the big names. A couple of these stones are showing reading as a little bit yellow, but they're not. It's the light. They are clear. Can you just confirm that?
Yeah, it's true. So our lighting system, as you can see, doesn't do any favors to some of our clear jewelry, and the stones look perfectly clear and sparkly to me in person, but it's the light. So just keep that in mind. Some of our clear pieces, we try really hard to make them look uber sparkly, but sometimes they just have that hue because of the lighting. This does have a safety chain, and it is absolutely just gorgeous. These little pear-shaped stones that make up this leaf design.
I do think these are ultra chic. The rhinestone bracelet, I think, is such a chic look. Really sophisticated, and I got a couple of them left. I think I've got maybe 2 more bracelets left, but this is one that I have been a little bit more reluctant to sell because I thought it was just so pretty, and I thought maybe I'd keep it, but I don't think I should.
You also know when these bracelets are quality because the clasps blend in. You see how they put the rhinestone there, and you wouldn't even know where the bracelet stops or starts because they've added such sparkle all the way around. This has also got just the weight, that good weight and feel of a vintage bracelet that we all love.
It's like the rhinestones and work of about 4 brooches.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into this. Lovely silver tone again.
And it is Kramer.
Yeah, this is just quality. These will never go out of style.
No, you can wear this with a pair of jeans and a jean jacket. You can wear this dressed up with a beautiful evening gown. I mean, the brilliant thing to me about rhinestones as a concept and jewelry is we're going past the 1950s of where you could only wear it for fancy occasions. Now you can totally rock it anytime, anywhere with any outfit. And I love that so much. So
and this is one of those pieces that you keep in your open jewelry box on your dressing table that just adds to the sort of the charm of your dressing table.
It does. It's so lovely. And Kramer is one of those names. It goes up there with Weiss, Park Lane, Eisenberg, sort of the top upper echelon of jewelry. And it was founded by Lois Kramer in 1943. Kramer of New York. They designed all kinds of amazing things, including looks for Christian Dior in 1980. So, I mean, they really did a fabulous job. So Kramer is one of those names that I look out for when I am shopping for vintage jewelry. So you can't go wrong with this piece. I think it's really
Oh, Heather, I hope
Night.
you have a great night's sleep, Heather. See you next week. Hope you have a great week too. I love the idea of putting a pin and letting it just sort of hang. I've always been fascinated with the idea of brooches specifically, but perhaps something like this in a shadow box.
Oh
Just
yeah.
mounted in a shadow box as just a gem.
And imagine that, you got a shadow box with maybe different brooches, some white gloves. You have this here, where this is draped over your open jewelry box with some white gloves and vintage perfume bottles if you want that look, or you can just totally enjoy the glam. But this is one of those bracelets you put on, and it's honestly so smooth and lovely on your hand. It doesn't, or your
It's more than just that flatness. The fact that it has that dimensionality to it really does something on the wrist. I see a lot of even vintage bracelets that are very, very flat. They're almost two-dimensional. They're so flat. This, when they make them like this, when they construct them in this almost domed fashion, it adds so much to them. It really does.
It does. Well, let's go ahead and start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in. I love this dome. When the bracelets are domed, it's just so elegant to me.
Mighty Night, Lena, Ray, thanks for dropping by. It's always lovely to see you. There is something really chic. I've got to say, I know that whole, and I said it before, that whole really dressy look, but a pair of jeans, even if a pair of black loafers or something, starched white blouse, and a rhinestone bracelet, so chic.
Yeah, really is just perfect.
Oh, are we losing Patricia as well? I think Patricia might need to go to bed as well. I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay, and that goes to Rosemary. Thank you so much, Rosemary. You're going to absolutely love that.
Thank you, Rosemary. Great bracelet. And thank you, everyone else, for their bids as well. Okay. I'm going to bring my other really fabulous piece because I just can't wait. I am so excited about this.
Mary, I don't think I could live back in Australia. It's just too hot for me.
I would die in Australia. I can't do the heat. And I'm in Florida, and that's saying something. Hi, Jacqueline.
I did really like it there. I really liked Perth, I got to say. I thought it was a really nice place. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Patricia. I hope you have a great week.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you sleep well. Okay. Now, this is another excellent piece that I wanted to bring before Christmas because it is the perfect time to bring an Eisenberg ice piece. And this is something that I just don't find a lot of. It goes into the category of Park Lane. I look, and a lot of times we'll find these pieces, and I will show you a picture of one that I found similar to this in the antique mall. Well, first let me show you the brooch, and then I'll show you my little picture. But Eisenberg is amazing. So this brooch is starting off at $75, and I promise you that is not crazy for these brooches. This is 2 1/4 inches in size, and it is probably the creme de la creme of Christmas tree brooches that you will ever see. It is incredibly gorgeous and very special. Now, I want to show you this Eisenberg that I saw just today in the antique mall for $145. And I know that people can ask anything in the world that they want, no matter whether you're in an antique mall or on eBay. But honestly, some of the solds are pretty high on these guys. And I was just so, so pleased to find an Eisenberg Christmas tree. This is the first one that I've ever been able to bring to this sale. And it is an Eisenberg Ice. It is signed right there. And I'm telling you, this is the best gift you could give for yourself. I was just at a luncheon today, actually, with a friend of my mom's, and she had a brooch similar to this that her husband had bought, and now everyone in the family enjoys her wearing. And it's kind of a family heirloom piece that's costume, but it's going to be passed down. And I think this is one of those incredible pieces that you can buy now and then have later in your collection that your family remembers you wearing every Christmas. That's just kind of special. And I know that this is high price, but I think it's 100% worth every penny.
Hi, Jacqueline. Nice to see you, Jacqueline. And this is a piece that you are going to remember that your mother or grandmother wore, or something your grandchildren are going to remember that you wore it, and it's going to be in the family forever. It's the type of piece that possibly siblings might fight over as to who gets. I can see this as being like a real memory piece of jewelry.
Oh, totally. I'm going to get this on a vintage postcard so you can see it just a little bit better. The puddling, everything on the back is incredibly spectacular. And I think, hang on just a second, guys. I do think that this one stone glows like crazy. Let me turn off the light so you guys can see it just for a moment. But yeah, the orange stones in here glow. They light up with cadmium. And the back is just, oh my word. It is so shiny and beautiful. And the puddling is gorgeous. Everything about this is so good. So I'm going to get this on a postcard and we will start the countdown on this. I think it is really, really lovely.
Please explain what's extra special about it being Eisenberg Ice.
That is a great question, Mom. So I think it's Mom that's asking. So Eisenberg was founded by a great manufacturer. And the ice part is that they use Swarovski crystal. And it was at that time a really good use of the crystal to make these just fabulously sparkly brooches. So you can see the color saturation is that much more incredible than anything that you would get off of your average 50s rhinestone brooch. And Eisenberg Ice was the extra exquisite line of jewelry. So Eisenberg is one of those really, really special pieces of jewelry that you're going to find now. So it is just great. And Eisenberg was founded in the 30s and the 50s, 30s, and then they made jewelry until the 50s. So that's one of those companies also that you don't see a lot of because they weren't around that long, in general. But I think the colors are just dazzling, and the way the light plays off of it. I love the use of the baguettes to form these candles. It's just gorgeous. So let's go ahead and start the countdown on this piece at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bidden. It truly is, Mom, the creme de la creme of jewelry. It is. And they made a lot of Hollywood brooches as well. They did things for some of the big stars.
Okay, there's the sold, and I think that goes to Jacqueline.
I think it does, but I will wait for Angela. Jacqueline, that is an incredible grab. Great get on that brooch because that is special. I don't know when or if I'll get another one, but I am thrilled it's going to you. That
You've
is,
got heirloom in your name, and that is totally going to be a family heirloom. I
yeah.
guarantee it. Okay, I think we're at our second giveaway point in the sale.
Yes,
So,
I think we are.
giveaways are open to everybody. You don't need to have purchased anything or intend to purchase anything to enter the giveaways. We will cover the postage to you. It is letters of the alphabet. Katie, I will send you the letter. We do it this way now, so you know that there's no shady business, which is because it's
not
always
rigged.
Angela seemed to win all the time. But it's letters of the alphabet. Please guess as many times as you like, but one guess at a time. I will send that to you now. Katie, okay, here we go.
All right. I am looking for that letter. Okay.
Here we go. Let's see if I can go back up to the top.
Ooh, I see it several times, but I don't know if it's the first one. So let me go look.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep, I see it. We'll see if you see it.
I'm going to send it to you because they are so close.
Yeah,
I just
they
want
are
to make sure that you're seeing the same thing that I'm seeing.
I see the exact same thing.
Okay, so it's K for kilo, and it actually goes to Greg.
Greg,
Who was a micromillisecond before his sister.
congratulations, Greg. That one is coming to you, that mystery giveaway. It is going to be yours.
And Ange did guess it as well.
I tell you, why we have to do this live.
Do you know what the strangest thing is, though? I'm going to tell you what the very, very strangest thing is. Ange did guess K, and it was the first letter she guessed. I'm not kidding you. It was the first letter she guessed.
Angela, go play the lottery.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Okay. This next piece is the one that Nate has instructed me to have the utmost care, which we do with all the brooches, but I am a clumsy person. And I promised Nate I would not put this on a postcard where it will wiggle. So this is starting off at $85, and Nate can tell you all about this gorgeous.
Okay. I understand this. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. That clip is secure, isn't it? You're not
going to. Yeah. Nate is so nervous.
This is a total investment piece. This is 1930s. It is sterling silver. It is enameled. It is French. It has marcasites. I found this exact brooch and several similar to it that were obviously made by the same company. I found several of them sold. The lowest price was $135, and they went up to, I think, something like $165. One of them, which was not the lowest price one, was not in the condition that this is. This is in beautiful condition. It's like off the showroom condition. And if you know anything about enamel, it will chip as soon as it's looked at.
It's true. So on all these vintage pieces, the enamel's always gone.
So within 10 years, this is an antique piece. And as I say, it's an investment piece. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but again, this is one of those heirloom pieces of jewelry. I absolutely love this. This is insanely, insanely beautiful. I was so happy when I got this. It is insane, honestly. And just look at it's so delicate and pretty. That green is so vibrant. That blue is so sweet, and the purple on the center flower. I just love it. I just love it. I did really seriously think about keeping this because I couldn't. I don't know how long I've had this. 6 months, 8 months. I can't remember. It's been a while.
He has had this close to a year, maybe.
Yeah.
But I
looks,
promise,
yeah,
Nate.
it looks so good on that card. It looks so nice on that card.
So I promised Nate that I would not put it on a card, and I'm not. I'm holding it up next to a card so you can see that it goes really beautifully with all these colors. So we'll go ahead and start.
I've heard that, Raven. Yeah, I love marcasites. I think there's something really cool about them. But honestly, this is an exceptional piece of jewelry. This is an heirloom piece of jewelry.
Yeah, it totally is. All right, let's start the countdown on this guy. It is gorgeous and from France. What a cool piece of history. And beautiful too. This is the kind of thing that is just going to be stunning in your collection. All right, here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. That's a cool fact, Raven, that during the Depression, the marcasites were known as the poor man's diamond.
Man's diamond.
They really do sparkle.
There's the sold.
All right.
Dan, fantastic. Thank you so much, Dan. And thank you for your bid to Anne from Anne's Attic and Dennis for you too, buddy. I know it's a lot of money, but I promise you that is an investment piece. That's absolutely, even at this moment, it's worth a good $60 more than that. So I'm delighted that you've got that, buddy. You are going to just love it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It is absolutely stunning. Okay, I have a set for you guys tonight that I just love. This is an exquisite set that I just wanted to really bring before Christmas because I think that for all your holiday parties, New Year's parties, this is really perfect. Of course, it goes perfectly into Valentine's Day. You don't have to wear things that are themed for the holidays, but I do think it's a lot of fun when you can theme jewelry to it. But again, I'm also a big believer in, hey, wear your jewelry all year round, no matter what season it is, because it's just pretty. So you got lots of options with this, but you're getting the whole set. And this is starting off at $65. And I'm going to show you what you're getting. So you're going to get the earrings, the bracelet, and the brooch. And these are clip-on earrings, but I'm going to show you some other ways that you can utilize the clips. So these are the clips you'll be getting. Then you're going to be getting this fabulous brooch that is so sparkly. This is all red ABs. And you don't often see just all red ABs together, which I think is lovely. And then this bracelet as well. So you're getting the whole kit and caboodle here for one money. And the way that this is done, I just think is excellent. You've got all the little bits poking out so that you can kind of see through it. And it has this brutalist sort of deco clasp that's fold over. And I love these fold over clasps because if you've ever tried to put on a lobster claw clasp in your life, they are so hard and these are so super easy. So this color is just spectacular. So I'm going to put the bracelet on so you can see what it actually looks like. And then I'll hold up the brooch so you can see it as well. It is just really perfect for Christmas. It is gorgeous. And the sparkle on this, so this is from probably the late 50s, early 60s. It's got the Y back that we all know and love. And then
the AB stones are Aurora Borealis stones. So they are those stones that have this coating that gives that color shift, that color change, and it was created in 1958. So you can really accurately age jewelry with the sort of rhinestone. This Aurora Borealis comes in lots of different colors. This has a base color of red. You can always age that to being post 1958.
Yes, so that kind of helps you. And then the construction of the brooch helps you as well with age. So I'm going to put all of this together on one little thing, and then we'll start the countdown.
And Terry is asking the bracelet length. Was it
Oh,
7?
yes, Terry, hang on. Let me measure this for you. I believe it is a good standard size. Yep, it's 7. So that fits most wrists that I've come into counter with. And you can also get bracelet extenders. Now the earrings, I also wanted to showcase a little magic for you guys. If you've never seen this trick, I think this is so great. If you have a flat band, you can take your clip-on earrings like so, where if they have the flat part like this, and you can totally slip it under here. And now you have a gorgeous little cocktail ring that is all ready to match your set. And you can wear it that way. So there's lots of options to wear your clip-ons if you don't wear them as clip-ons, but you totally...
I love it in the boutonniere. I love it. And, oh, that sounded not how I wanted to say that. I love it in the boutonniere.
Yeah,
I like and the little buttonhole on the lapel. I think that's like a little splash of glamour. Like it's not a big brooch, but just a tiny little.
Yep. All right, so this is the full set that you're going to be getting. And this is just fabulous, all vintage, all beautiful. And you've got this brooch here as well with the earrings and the bracelet, all sparkly, all gorgeous. I just love it. Great price, I think, for this set. So we'll start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. That is so true, Kim. They are usually split up, which is why I was so pleased to get all of this together. But I do understand that it is an investment for sure, but it's beautiful. Okay. We'll bring that back another time. No worries, guys, at all. Okay.
Okay, so I have a number of large clear rhinestone brooches which I've been very, very reluctant to sell. And some of these I've probably had for close on 2 or 3 years because I've just had Katie put them to the side. Because I've always thought that I should really keep these ones, but I am going to offer some of them up. And larger, I have about 20 really nice quality clear rhinestone ones. This is one of the absolute best of them. The quality of the stone is incredible. The design is crazy. The size is amazing. The dimensionality of it is amazing. So it is a higher start. This is a really good quality piece. It's a $66 start, and I understand, but this is the pinnacle of clear rhinestone brooches to me. This is just This is where they don't get any better.
This is a brooch that definitely has its own zip code. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Look at the size of it. It's 3 inches. And the sparkle, I mean, holy cow. This looks like one of those bullet bras, you know? It just, the dimensionality of it is so good. And then it's got all the puddling.
It's like the most expensive diamond paste, single diamond pasty there is. But that's such an interesting choice to put the larger emerald-shaped stones at the end, and for that to then be topped with a smaller round rhinestone at the very end. This is a tour de force of design and execution. It really is. This, as I say, it sort of doesn't get much better in brooches. clear rhinestone brooches than this. Yeah, it's very Madonna.
Oh, very Madonna. Yeah.
Hiya, Lori. Nice to see you, Lori.
So I'm turning the light off so you can see this is icy, icy, icy clear. And if it's reading a little bit, yellow, it's just our lights. But I wanted to turn the light off so you can see what it really shines. I mean, it is incredible.
It's chandelier-like in many ways, and I mean that in the best possible way. It is a beautiful piece of jewelry. Again, we're trying to bring some really, really interesting top rank, top tier pieces for you. And I think this is just exceptional.
Yeah, I think this is one of the best clear brooches that we've ever brought to the sale. And this just looks stunning on Betty here. I think this is fantastic. So I'm going to hold this up. I won't get it on the card because it is so large. And we'll go ahead and start the countdown on this. Look at this. Adding this to your bag just now has elevated your holiday look. If you're going out or if you've got a Christmas concert to go to or a Christmas Eve service.
Yeah, I can see the whole parasol thing. Yeah.
Oh, totally. So let's go ahead and start the countdown on this. Look at that sparkle. I am just enamored. I think it's gorgeous. All glass rhinestones, spectacular, right out of the 50s. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. Very old money. Okay, here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Yep, totally on the tie knot.
I guess I will be keeping this one for a while at least. If we'll show these at the end, the ones that didn't sell at the end. And if you are seeing it on the replay and there's something that didn't sell, please contact Katie. Her email address is on the screen.
Yes, you can absolutely let me know if you see something that you want, and it's still available. Okay, I've got a really fun brooch here, and I just fell in love with this one because I thought it was so cute. This is starting off at $22. I like to bring, a mix of things to our sale. And this one I think is probably a Swarovski crystal, but it's probably from the 2000s. I wouldn't say that it's super duper old, but it's 2 inches in size. And I just thought it would be great for your little holiday parties or cocktail parties, things like that. It's very cleverly designed. It's a little martini and a glass.
So sweet. And I just love the fact that they made the rhinestones green for the olive.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Jacqueline. We really do try to bring the best.
I understand, Jacqueline, but yes, we try very hard. Yes, Swarovski. I think, did I get that right, Nate?
Better that time.
Better that time. It's Swarovskiing. I know that's how you taught me to say it, but I try to remember. But this one is so fun. The little green olive just makes me incredibly happy. And I love the rhinestones. And what's interesting is it's gold tone and silver tone. So see, the back is gold tone. The little olive and the martini pick is gold, and then the rest is silver. So it's a fun little addition to your lapel, and I think that's just really classy. So we'll go ahead and get this on a postcard, and then we will start the countdown on this. I don't really have a good themed postcard for this, so we're going to put it on this one. And we'll start the countdown at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in. This would be a great stocking stuffer too for anyone that's into craft cocktails. All right. This one's so fun. I actually have an enamel brooch that I bought randomly at the Pickle Factory, which if you have one of those near you, I don't know if they're a chain, but they sell like all things pickles in like 8,000 flavors. And they have food related gifts. And they have this enamel brooch that's literally a green olive. And I don't know why. It makes me so stinking happy. And I have it on my cross messenger bag that I wear all the time. And it just is the most delightful little thing because I think it's green and happy. So
Greg,
really, I'm glad you're doing it.
I've seen those Swarovski crystal snowflake ornaments. They are gorgeous. They're absolutely beautiful.
Oh, they are. They sparkle. So we have a Swarovski store here out at the mall that I live in and live at or nearby. And it is just awesome because the light at Christmas time, the way they light the windows comes in and all the ornaments, just the sparkle just dances around the room. I really enjoyed going in at Christmas for that.
Rachel says her husband is sitting there drinking a martini. Is it
Oh,
dry?
perfect.
How does your husband like his martinis? Because I must admit, I like mine reasonably dry, but I like a splash of pickle juice, a splash of vermouth, a splash of pickle juice, and vodka.
Yes.
With an olive.
I've heard the pickle juice is the key to a good martini.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Okay. This one is so good. Nate has so many really just crazy brooches tonight that are great. This one is starting off at shaken and not stirred. Right. Okay, this next one is 2¼ inches in size. Dirty martinis are one of my dad's favorite drinks. Yeah, they're tasty. Okay, so this brooch is starting off at $46. And Nate, I've never seen anything like this where the stones are frosted, cut on the outside, and then clear, where there's that little bit of clear poking out. I don't know what to call that.
Really unusual. This is the first time I've seen this as well. So it's a frosted marquee. So it's almost like a cabochon frosted that they've taken a slice off the top in a facet and has given it this really interesting depth to the stones. Really, really interesting. And these sprays of Aurora Borealis stones around it. This is a really interesting green color. I don't think anything glows on that. I think we checked it.
No.
But it is just stunning. Really, really unusual.
This is sort of a seafoamy green, which is not showing up maybe on camera, but it's just gorgeous. And then those firework AB stones are killer. This is what the back looks like on this piece. And I've just never seen anything in my life like this before. So it's a new one for us. And we always enjoy getting these things in that are super different.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we've been doing this a while, but we still see styles and stones and effects that and names that we've never seen before. And this one, I think, is just that's that bit different. It's the sea foam green and this technique of frosting and then faceting is really unusual.
Yeah, this is quite different than your regular rhinestones, and you can see how pretty that effect is on there. It's just really gorgeous. Of course, with all the brooches, you can use them not only as brooches, but curtain tiebacks. You can put them on pillows, on velvet ribbons. You really have the opportunity to do a bunch with it. And with the Aurora Borealis stones,
napkins on your table, on napkins, like a flashy rhinestoney napkin ring. Yeah, this is a very interesting piece.
It is. And you can see how the AB stones are now taking on the color of the blue that it's sitting upon that postcard. They just are amazing how they can pick up all these different colors depending on what you're wearing. Yeah, it does look like a pinwheel of fireworks. And I actually wrote it down as the blue-green firework brooch. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown on this guy at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Oh, thank you so much, Laurie. We honestly, we really try. We try to bring stuff that people ask for. We try and curate our sales so we each bring complimentary things. We do really try. So thank you very much. And that goes to Anne's Attic. Thank you, Anne. You are going to love that. It is so unusual. It really is unusual. And when you see it in person, you're going to love it, honestly. Interesting, Rachel's talking about Bloody Marys. I've recently discovered the Bloody Maria.
Oh, what is that, Nate?
It's a Bloody Mary, but not with vodka, with tequila.
Oh, I didn't know there was a difference. That's cool.
Yeah. So that's one of my favorites, Rachel. I can't wait for you to get that, Laurie. It is insanely beautiful. I really can't wait.
Oh, it's a gorgeous piece. Great dish.
Anne, sorry, not Laurie, Anne. You're just going to love it.
Okay, I've got some postcards tonight. You guys often ask for postcards similar to the ones that I hold up and showcase all of our beautiful brooches with. So I'm so pleased I was able to get a bunch of Christmas postcards. And these ones are really special because they're all embossed and they're all super early. So all of the postcards tonight will start at $5. I'm going to run through them and you can put your bid in. And then if there's more than one person, I'll count it down. And if not, then we'll just sell it kind of rapid fire. So this one is
Sorry about that, Laurie and Anne. I got you mixed up there for a second. I'm sorry. Laurie says Laurie wishes she got it.
It is stunning. So this one is from 1912. It's starting off at 5. And it is for this beautiful Merry Christmas postcard. And sort of Art Nouveau styling at the bottom with all the holly leaves and these cute little kids. One of them dressed up like a sailor boy. And you've got the bells and this beautiful colorway. This was sent to a Miss May Fairbanks in New Jersey, it looks like. And
dear friend, such a long time since I heard from you. Why did you not come to see me? Hope we hear from you with love. I think that's H.L. Kendall or maybe N.L. Kendall.
I think it's N.L. Kendall. So
and why did you not go to see, what's her name?
Mrs. May Fairbanks.
Mrs. Fairbanks, why did you not go and see Mr. Kendall?
Yes,
That's what we want to know.
I know, all the burning questions, right? Okay, so we'll start the countdown on this at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. All right. That's that postcard. This one is also starting at 5. And it is a Happy New Year postcard with the most adorable little birds at the top and the sweet Victorian lady on it. And I love the wintry colors. This was sent December 27th of 1906. Now, what's interesting about this is it doesn't have the line down the back. So before 1907, you couldn't write anything but an address on the back, unlike these where they have the divided line. You can actually then write on the back after 1907. So sometimes you'll find these with writing on the front, but this is very cool. And this was sent to a Miss Lee Dorman, 270 Broadway Street in Boston, Massachusetts. Beautiful handwriting. You've got the postmark, the old stamps. We'll go ahead and start the countdown on this one at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Okay. And I just have 4 tonight. The next one is Hearty Good Wishes for Christmas with the wax seal. This one has the divided line but no post stamp, and it was sent to. It says, "To Papa Dear from Dora, lovingly wishing you a very Merry Christmas." And it's kind of hard to read in pencil. But this is also starting at 5. If anybody is interested in this gorgeous postcard, I think is really fun. So we'll start the countdown on this at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end. And then the last postcard that I have this evening is this one from January of 1912. It was sent to a Miss Bentley Jr. And it says a Happy New Year, and it has a anchor, which I'm thinking might have something to do with the Navy, but it's floral and it's really beautiful as well. And you've got the American flag postmark and a really wonderful letter to read. So all embossed, just gorgeous. We'll start the countdown at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Okay. So if anyone is interested in different types of postcards or different themes, let me know. I was bringing a lot of the holiday ones for Christmas, but I can always bring others. I've got lots of different ones. All right. And let me know, is the floral one the one that you were interested in? Let me know on this one. Okay. And I think that's all of my postcards for this evening. All right, Anne, that is headed to you. That is a gorgeous brooch, a gorgeous postcard. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. It is getting a little late here and my brain's slightly foggy.
I think we've got just a couple of lots each, and
yeah,
very, very quick recap.
Okay. The next piece up this evening is this set. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hang on. This set here, this is starting off at $28. And you're getting this brooch and then the screw back earrings that come with it. It's super sparkly. It's 2 inches in size. So you're getting this little mid-century beauty with the screw back earrings, which are so sparkly and look like little fireworks pieces.
An anchor on New Year's postcards meant luck and stability.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I would have thought it had something to do with naval things. So that's great, Nate. Good research on that one.
No, that wasn't me. That was Kim. That was
Kim. Kim, thank you so much. All right, so here are the earrings and the brooch. You're getting both of them. And this is mid-century with the rivets. You can tell from the backing. A symphony of rivets, right, Nate?
Yeah, I love the rivets. I've got a real thing for the rivets.
And the color saturate, the like clear sparkle on this is just so pretty. This is a great little wintry snowflakey brooch, which I think is fun. Google is fun to research with. Okay, I'm going to put this on Vanna White, and then I'll put the earrings on it so you guys can see all of them together, and then we will start the countdown here. Let's see. Okay. Now that's going to have to be unscrewed some more. You know what? I'm just going to hold. I'm just going to hold the earrings with the brooch. Let's just do that. And we'll start the countdown on this guy at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
I think we may have a pass on that one too.
All right. There's a little bit of a lag. I'm not even seeing Angela start on my end.
I can see the start. I can see. No, we've right there. We've got to pass on that one.
Okay, see, that isn't even coming in. Okay, now all of that just came into my chat. That is so weird.
Are you looking at the chat in StreamYard or in?
Yeah.
Yeah, so am I. That's a bit
very
strange.
weird. Okay, my next piece is a piece of my mom's pottery. And if you've been here a minute, you know my mom does some excellent work creating earthen stoneware and beautifully crafted porcelain pieces on the wheel using real 22 karat gold. And she uses these gorgeous vintage pieces that I find for her, and she incorporates into her designs. And this one is absolutely gorgeous. These make great gifts for Christmas, and we're calling them jewelry jars because you can put your little rings or different pieces of jewelry inside. It's kind of a fun thing to have your rings inside and then open the little lid, and you're greeted with a happy surprise every time you get out your jewelry. So these are fired multiple times. They require a lot of work. My mom probably works 1 or 2 months on each piece. Even the smaller pieces take time because you've got to fire them multiple times. So my mom sent over a few pictures that she wanted me to share with you guys so that you can kind of see how these are when you get them. And let me show you this. Why is this not coming up? Okay, one moment. Okay, so when the pieces come first out of the kiln after the first firing, well, first let me show you. This is Mom in her pottery studio working really, really hard on the pieces we bring here. When the pieces first come out of the very first bisque firing, they're this kind of awful salmon-y color. And that's what the glaze looks like when it's going on. So it's not the color at all that it ends up being. And it takes a lot of work. You can see Mom actually working on this piece right here that I'm bringing you tonight. And she's putting all the detail work on with little brushes by hand. All of these designs are paper transfers, which are then cut out and hand appliqued. And then because this is 22 karat real gold, which comes in a bottle about that size for $65 to $70, it takes multiple firings. So these are absolutely beautiful. This is this white glaze we love so much over the speckle. Pottery, the earthen stoneware really shines those speckles out. So this is starting off at $45. And I did find Mom, I was so excited. I found her a whole series of these vintage decanter stoppers, which she's been using as little adornments for her pottery pieces. So this would be a great gift for someone that you know at Christmas or for yourself. It has 22 karat gold around the rim. It also has 22 karat gold inside with a beautiful paper transfer applique. And it has this gorgeous liquid 22 karat gold around the rim. So these are beautiful. Just gorgeous pieces. Really, truly one of a kind. And these will come in a presentation box signed with a note from the artist. And on this one, the bottom is signed as well. All right, let's start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And my mom does sign them with a J on the bottom.
And she puts a letter in as well, doesn't she?
Yeah, and then this one has the genie on the inside. She made a clay stamp for. All right. Let's see. These are just so pretty. Nettie, congratulations. You are getting that one. I am so glad that was a really fun piece to find vintage for. So I enjoyed that. Congratulations, Nettie. All right. Let me put that here.
Fantastic.
All right. We each got one piece left, and then we'll get this sale wrapped up. And this next piece that Nate has is it looks like we have some clear pieces for you next, and I love them because they're so versatile. This is starting off at $32, and it's this really incredible scatter set. Let me take that off the screen. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, I'm not functioning on all cylinders.
So yeah, these are 32, so that makes it just $16 each. And these are proper vintage brooches. I do like this sort of almost pizza wedge on these ones. That's a really unusual facet for the rhinestones. But I thought these made a really nice pair together. You don't need to wear them together, obviously, but I thought they were quite pretty together.
And this one is signed Coro, so you're
That's
getting
right. One of them's a Coro, which is a great name.
And this is just such a unique shape. I love calling it the pizza brooch. Nate had another brooch that had similar stones, and yeah, we will definitely call that the pizza brooch. You have a couple of pieces you've given to friends with the Jackson Milk connection, and they were over the moon. Katie's sweet and talented mother has quite the following. Oh, that is so wonderful, Rachel. Thank you very much. I will tell Mom that. She'll be so pleased to hear. She works, guys, if you could just see how hard she works on these, she will FaceTime me and she'll show me every detail. And she'll go, do you think people would like this? Do you think, oh, I found a frog today. Are there frog people? Do you think? And she just spends so much care and time, and it's fun for us to do it together, but it means the world to her that you guys are really loving her pieces, because up until now she's only made them for herself and a few family members. So this is something very, very special to share with the world. All right, so back to these lovely guys. There's what they would look like on a postcard, and look how pretty they are together. Just a little sweet scatter set. We'll start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Okay, I think we're passing on those two, which is cool. And what is your last item for the sale?
All right. That's okay. We'll bring those back at another time. The last item this evening is this wonderful, wonderful brooch, which I believe is a Juliana, but I'm not 100% certain. I didn't have time to recheck my book today, but I did remember seeing this before because I've had this in green, and Nate and I found it on the Juliana website. So I'm almost 100% sure it's Juliana, but I don't want to claim anything for sure that's not accurate. So I'm thinking that this is Juliana, which is great. This is 3 inches in size, and this is a great bargain. So this is starting off at $32 in the chat for this icy, beautifully, just stunning clear brooch with all of these marquise stones and navettes, which are basically slender marquise. And the way that this leaf is constructed, the light just shines through.
Night, Barbara. I think I saw Barbara was going.
Night, Barbara.
Great week, Barbara.
Have a good week. This is just so pretty. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. It's got the square ribbon on the back, all the open work, so the light just shines through it. In fact, hang on one moment, please, and I will show you Look how cool that is when the light just shines through it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Don't mean to blind anyone on the sale. If I just did, I'm very sorry. But I wanted you to see just how sparkly and lovely these clear pieces are. And the leaf, oh, it's just like ice. It is so cool. So we'll go ahead and get this on a postcard. And we will start the countdown on this one. And I love these leaf brooches because I think they really do go with everything, and they're sort of organic in nature, and they're just fun. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. All right. Okay, no worries. We can bring that back another time. Yeah, the curve on that one, Karen, is just so unique. It really is beautiful. All right. Let's
So we do a very quick go through for anything at the beginning that didn't sell.
We have this stunning red brooch that is still available for $24. If anybody is interested, this gorgeous AB piece, probably from the 1960s. It's red and it's stunning. And I can give more details.
Hi, buddy. Hi, nice to see you, Mike.
If anyone's interested. We also have this beautiful brown dangle with these root beer colored stones for $34 if anybody is interested in this stunner. And then we also have this big dome, just magnificent clear brooch for $66.
This is the one that I thought would actually sell. I got to admit, I thought this one would sell. Although I know 66, it is a bit high, but it's a lovely, lovely piece. You've been giving Gavin a
haircut. Wow, Karen, that's talent. Nice. That is big talent. During the pandemic, I did go ahead and cut my own hair. But then when I went to the salon, I was like, please fix this because I know I did a terrible job. And I would wear hats. So you guys never saw how shaggy it looked underneath. Okay. And then the red set is still available with the brooch and the bracelet and the clip-on earrings. I'll show the bracelet and the brooch. And this is starting off at $65 if anybody is interested in this absolute mid-century gorgeous piece. So there is that lovely, lovely bracelet. And then it comes with the earrings and the brooch to match, which, I mean, to find the whole set, man, is really unusual. So you're going to also get this brooch and the earrings as well. So I'll show the brooch one last time. This is perfect for Christmas. Honestly, it's just that great Aurora Borealis red. It's just stunning. Okay, and then the earrings, of course, you'll get with that as well, which look like the brooch and the bracelet. So if you want to see those up close, let me know. And I think that does it. I also have some postcards available. And yeah, it's just lovely. And I think that will do us for tonight. So
I think so.
Thank you guys so much for being here, being a part of this sale, and to all the folks in the Lurkers Lounge that we didn't get a chance to say hello to at the beginning. Hello, and thank you for joining us. We're glad you're here with us.
Yeah, it's been a great night as always. Thank you everyone for staying with us. We know how late it is and we really do appreciate you that you can be other places or in your nice, comfortable bed. So we really do. We have another giveaway. Sorry,
Oh.
Raven's right.
Yes, we
You're
do.
so right, Raven.
No,
I'm
how
so
can you
sorry.
forget that?
Yeah, it's letters of the alphabet. Let's do one quick giveaway, one at a time. Letters, that is, I guess, as many times as you like. Sorry, thanks very much, Raven. So please do put your letters in.
Yes,
I
how
can't
can I forget
believe
the
I
last
forgot about the
giveaway?
giveaway.
Well, I was telling Nate I didn't sleep very well last night, and then I got up kind of early today to do a couple of family things, and those were all wonderful, but I am definitely tired. So I think my brain's not firing on all cylinders here. Let's see.
Okay, I've just sent
Oh,
you
yeah.
the letter. I've just sent you the letter. So let me just check to see if.
Oh, I see it right off the bat. And when you see this, Nate, if you see the same thing, this is going to be cool.
Okay, I will email you.
Yep.
So that's O for October, and it goes to Susan Romey.
Susan. Wow.
Congratulations. Well, Greg was a winner as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, so that's why I was like, oh, most of the trifecta has won tonight.
Yeah, that's cool.
And congratulations to our new guest, Hannah. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of it. If you came over from Vinny's sale, thank you for joining us here on our Bling Party. We'll have another one next week at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We hope you'll join us for that. And as always, guys, I hope you will save that vintage, spin that vinyl, and binge YouTube. Bye-bye, guys.
Toodaloo, kangaroos.